Hi guys, it's Carrie from Skeriosities. So every once in a while I'll go shopping for some supplies for the dolls that I make or mixed media projects that I'm working on. And so this weekend I did some shopping at Michael's and Tuesday morning in the dollar store. So I thought I'd show you guys what I picked up. So not necessarily doll related. Some of it's for like mixed media or whatever, but I'll just show you everything. So the first thing is this Recollections powder. It's embossing powder. You use it with a heat gun and for like scrapbooking and stuff. And so I picked up some of that. I have a couple of other colors and I really wanted some black, so there's that. And then they have these really cool Day of the Dead wooden pieces. They're by Celebrate It Halloween, and they were like half off, so I picked some up. They're just really cute. I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but I got those and also these matching cupcake holders. So I thought they were so cute. I couldn't resist. I love Day of the Dead. Next I got this really cool Tim Holtz scrapbooking paper, I guess. I'm going to use it for some mixed media pieces. I really wanted to do something Halloween. So it has 24 sheets in it. It's Tim Holtz Ideology, and it's called Paper Stash. And on the back it shows you all the different papers that are in it. It's got some really beautiful, kooky, creepy kind of sheets. I love it. I don't know if you can tell with the lighting, but it's like mainly just orange and black colors. So I thought it's perfect for Halloween. I think it's intentionally for Halloween, but nothing says Halloween in it. So it's got these really creepy photos of people. Anyway, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it. Something mixed media or journaling. Love it. Next in the clearance aisle, they have this Heidi Swapp cinch album kit, and it's one of those that it has, you pop the sides. It's like a book that you make into a journal or something, and it has like, you pop out the sides and you put this wire ring, and maybe I'll just open it and show you. But you need this tool to pop the holes in the sides, and I don't have that because I don't really do journaling, and it was like $75. So I'm probably just going to pop the holes like myself. But it comes with this little wooden play, and then like this is supposed to be the cover, and then you use this tool to pop holes down the side so you can kind of make it into a spiral notebook. But again, I don't have that tool. It's a really cool tool, but I don't have it. Because again, I don't do very much journaling or scrapbooking. But I'm going to make this into a book, and it has that cover, and then it's got these sheets that are like cardstock. And then it's got some, I don't know if you can see that, but it's like acetate. And then it's got this cardstock smile. And then it's got a bunch of acetate sheets. This is like really thick cardboard. Another acetate sheet, cardboard. Acetate sheet, acetate sheet. This one has like a border around it. And then the back. So that should make a really cool book, and I think what I'm going to do is just use these kind of rings, like pop 3 or 4 holes in it and use these rings instead of this binding because I don't have the cutter tool. But anyway, I thought that was really cute. It was in the clearance, and I thought, well, I'll give it a try. So that's that, and then also at Michael's, they had these on clearance, and they're these spikies, silicone stuff. I'm not really sure what it is. but this was the value pack. It was like $4.99. It might have been $3.99 actually, and then this was $1 on clearance. And I think it's kind of like what people use for their cell phones, if to decorate them. If you guys have any idea what it's used for, or have used it yourself, or have any advice on how I can use it, please put it down in the comments below. I'd love to know. I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to use it maybe for clothes, embellishments on clothes, but if it doesn't go on fabric, I mean, I may even use it on the doll itself. Who knows? But I thought I couldn't resist because it was kind of cheap, so I grabbed it. And then next is this Fanboy illustration paper, and I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you can see. This is the kind of paper that I use for all of my drawings mainly. If I'm using Copic markers, it has 20 sheets, and it has like very little tooth. And I like how it opens here like this, so you can actually take the sheets out, because I tend to cut the sheets either in quarters or halves, because if I draw something this big, I'm probably not going to finish it, so I like to draw small pictures. But anyway, this is some really good paper. I'm not like a super good drawer or artist when it comes to drawing comics and stuff, but I like to do it, and I like to do some concept art of some of the dolls that I do. So this is what I use, and so I picked that up, and I used my coupon for that. They had a 50% off coupon this weekend. So also at Michael's, I got these. They were $1 each. I'm really happy with this purchase, because this is exactly what I use for the trimming on some of the outfits that I create for the dolls. And I just kind of sew them on. If you follow me, then you know I do a lot of purple and pink dolls. So it's some really pretty trimming. I got them for $1, and I'm not sure if they're regularly $1 or if if they were on sale, but they're 8 different styles and a yard each. So that's really good. A good price for those. So that's all I got at Michael's. Next is my dollar store, I guess. So anytime I'm at the dollar store, I'll pick up some glue. I tend to hoard glue. I have this big bin of all my glue, so I'm going to throw that in there. That's my tape and glue bin. And then I got a couple of this is like a confetti type stuff. The stars are 3D, the gold ones are like 3-dimensional, so I might use them for some embellishments. This, I saw somebody on YouTube, they made some enamel dots out of these by standing them upright on a cookie sheet and putting them in the oven for like a minute or so. And they were supposed to make enamel dots, and I like to use those for embellishments on the doll dresses, so I'm excited to see how that works. I hope I don't fail miserably on that. And then I grabbed some of these rubber bands because they're in a tiny bit larger size. I have a bunch of the little ones, but I wanted to get like a little bit bigger because I find myself, if I'm the yarn hair, when you put it in a braid, it can be kind of thick. So I think this might help a little bit better. Lastly, at the dollar store, I got these cute ghosts. They have little candy corn. I don't know what I'm doing with them. They're just really cute. And so then I went to Tuesday Morning. Usually I will have a huge haul from there, but I only picked up a couple of things. One of them is these little rivets. I had previously purchased these sort of brass colored ones, and then they had these that are called butter. They're only like 50 cents, and I've used them in journaling, and I may use them with the dolls someday, I don't know, but can't beat the price, and they're cute. They're just like a snap. And then next, at Tuesday morning, I got this paper. And I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's like premium paper for like scrapbooking or, like I said, I don't do scrapbooking really, but I do mixed media, so I thought I could use it for that. I really like the patterns on it. In the picture on here, they've like used them in frames. And then on the back it shows you the kind of crafts that you can use them in, but I don't know what I'm going to use it for. But it's got this like cork paper, and then it's got this like texture foil paper. You're probably getting a reflection of all of my supplies in the background. And then this is kind of, I don't know if you can see that texture. And then this is like a lacy pattern. And this looks kind of flat, or like a brushed look. So I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I just had to get them because they were beautiful, and it was only, like you can see, $2. So I grabbed those from Tuesday morning. And then last, I picked up, I'm going to do another video with a box opening for this one, but I picked up this really adorable ball jointed doll, which of course I'm going to custom. I've been waiting for it to go on clearance actually, because this was the only ball jointed doll that they had that had the eyes closed. And I'm going to repaint the face and paint the eyes on it, because typically with ball jointed dolls they use glass eyes. I liked that this one had their eyes closed so I could draw my own eyes, which I enjoy doing. So I'll do a box opening video of that, show you guys a little bit more about what that looks like. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you don't want to see these haul videos, give me a thumbs down. That's just letting me know that you don't want to see them. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. And I'd love to hear your questions and comments in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful October and super happy Halloween. Thanks. Bye.